Hamilton Island is the largest inhabited island of the Whitsunday Islands in Queensland, Australia. It is positioned approximately 887 kilometres north of Brisbane and 512 kilometres south of Cairns. It is also the only island in the Great Barrier Reef with its own commercial airport, with short direct flights from Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane and Cairns. Hamilton Island, like most in the Whitsunday group, was formed as sea levels rose, creating numerous drown mountains that are situated close to the east coast of Queensland. At the 2011 Australian Census, the island recorded a population of 1,208 people. The island is a popular tourist destination and was featured in the successful Best Job in the World promotion. In late August, the island plays host to its annual Hamilton Island Race Week Yachting Festival, in which more than 150 yachts from across Australia and New Zealand gather for a week of races around the islands. However, this is only one of many events hosted on the island. History: Hamilton Island was purchased in 1975 by Keith Williams and Brian Bright, and in 1978 Keith Williams commenced construction of Hamilton Island Harbour and a resort complex shortly after. The resort opened in phases between 1982 and 1984. In 1985, a fire destroyed most of the central portion of the resort complex, which was completely rebuilt by 1986. The current Whitsunday Holiday Apartments opened in 1986, followed by the current Reef Isle Hotel in 1990. In 1992, the resort was placed in receivership, and between 1995 and 2003 it was owned by BT Australia and managed by Holiday Inn for a portion of that time. In 1999, the five-star beach club opened. Bob Oatley, an Australian winemaker, and his family purchased Hamilton Island in 2003. Bob Oatley first noted the potential of the island when he cruised past the island aboard a yacht when Keith Williams was in the early stages of the development of the resort. Following an investment and development program, the Oatley family now offer holiday destinations there. Tourism. Unlike most islands off the east coast of Australia, Hamilton Island is used almost exclusively for tourism. However, the island is catering for a growing number of residents, both employees of the various businesses on the island and also those people choosing to retire and enjoy the lifestyle. The island is on long-term lease from the Commonwealth Government by the Oatley family. The Oatleys own and run Hamilton Island Enterprises, which operates the majority of accommodation and businesses on the island. In December 2009, the Hamilton Island Yacht Club opened. Hamilton Island Airport is the only airport in the Whitsunday Islands that is big enough to cater for larger commercial aircraft. Hamilton Island is also catered for by several ferry services, which can only carry passengers. Mainland motor vehicles are prohibited on the island with the exception of those for tradespeople and island public transport. Private transport needs are mostly served by a fleet of golf buggies, available to tourists for rent and are included as part of some accommodation packages. A public shuttle bus operates on the island serving major points of interests and accommodation sites. Day trips to the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park from Hamilton Island are provided by Cruise Whitsundays and Explore. Visitors can catch glimpses of migrating whales as they make their way through the warm waters of the Whitsundays from July through September each year. Water supply. Drinking water is provided by a combination of rainwater harvesting and seawater desalination. A reverse osmosis seawater desalination plant was commissioned in 1996 and can supply up to 1.3 million litres of potable water per day. The plant's seawater intake is driven by two vertical turbine pumps installed on a purpose-made jetty. Waste brine is discharged to a pit where it gravitates to an ocean outfall away from the seawater intake. New developments. In 2009 there were two key infrastructure and tourism developments completed for the resort. The Hamilton Island Yacht Club was officially completed and opened by former Queensland Premier Anna Bligh during Hamilton Island Race Week, and the Hamilton Island Golf Club is new championship resort course which opened in August 2009. The 18-hole course on neighbouring Dent Island measures 6,120 metres and is billed as the only championship island golf course in Australia. 35th America's Cup Challenge, October 1, 2013. the Hamilton Island Yacht Club was confirmed as the challenger of record for the 35th America's Cup only moments after the win by USA Team Oracle. Hamilton Island Yacht Club issued its challenge for the 35th America Euro unregistered trademark S Cup. The HIYC challenge has been accepted by the Golden Gate Yacht Club, which remains the defender and trustee of the World Euro unregistered trademark S oldest international sporting trophy. Australian billionaire Bob Oatley was said to be financially backing the Hamilton Island Yacht Club as the challenger of record for the 35th America's Cup. Annual sporting events: Hamilton Island Triathlon, Hamilton Island Race Week, Clash of the Paddles, Hilly Half Marathon. Popular culture: at least 2 major films have been on location at Hamilton Island, Muriel's Wedding and Fool's Gold. Hamilton Island was the holiday location in the 1999 movie Sabrina, Down Under, sequel movie of Sabrina Goes to Rome, both movies extending from the popular TV series Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Hamilton Island was the first stop for Oprah Winfrey on her ultimate Australian adventure in December 2010. During her stay on Hamilton Island, Oprah and 93 of her fans went on an all-expenses-paid trip from Hamilton Island to the Great Barrier Reef and had a barbecue reception on Whitehaven Beach hosted by celebrity chef Curtis Stone with entertainment provided by the Ten Tenors. Weddings: Hamilton Island has more than 10 ceremony locations and 15 unique reception venues available for weddings and can cater for wedding groups of 2 to 200 guests. The island has its own non-denominational church, the All Saints Chapel, which overlooks Catsa Bay and is just one of the ceremony venues available. In 2014, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, Hamilton Island played host to the second most marriages in the nation, a close second to the Yachting Recreational Centre in Perth, WA. Caretaker Promotion. In 2009, Tourism Queensland promoted the Great Barrier Reef as a global tourism destination with a website encouraging people worldwide to apply for the best job in the world, to be a caretaker of the islands to house the islands of the Great Barrier Reef for half a year, based on Hamilton Island. See also: Dent Island, List of islands of Australia, Tourism in Australia. References. External links: Hamilton Island official website, University of Queensland, Queensland Places, Hamilton Island.